Howdy dorks, howdy dorks, welcome back in. Hello Orion, how's it going? It's Unchowder, it's Dwarf Fortress, it's adventure mode. It is continued adventure mode, and we did all the boring stuff last week, so now we're just gonna go on a rampage. That's the plan for today. We made a party. We're having a lizard party. We have 10 intelligent undead. Just saying that out loud. We have 10 intelligent undead animal people in a party, and we find ourselves in the most heavily populated goblin castle in our world. And we have one goal: to reduce the number of goblins in our world using our lizards. So that's pretty straightforward, right? I'm sure we'll find all sorts of trouble to get into, but the party's made. We're in the place. We've already, the last half hour of the last stream was getting started, and we're just gonna keep going. Is a posse? Yeah, it's a bit of a posse. A possum? I guess those aren't lizards, are they? Yeah, that's it. Pretty straightforward. Hopefully everyone's had a good weekend. Oh, I missed the cake. Happy birthday if there was a birthday. Death to all demon lords and their goblin collaborators. We're gonna start with the goblins. I promise nothing beyond that. Birthday's tomorrow. Oh, happy birthday. Today's episode is brought to you by frogs and their lizard friends, and by viewers like you, clicking on all those buttons down there, hanging out with us live, watching the VODs, hanging out in Discord, all that good stuff. That is the amphibian that I seek to be today. I don't know. I got nothing. Yeah. So and that's it. We're just gonna do the thing. Early non-work day party. Ooh, excellent. Excellent. We're just gonna hop over here, right? So my first toad of the season on Saturday. Oh, first toad of the season. I don't know that I see a lot of toads around here, if I'm being honest. So here we are. We've been manually controlling Reg, is that his name? Reg, the monitor lizard man. If you recall, we made a party of 10, and they come in pairs. We have 2 lizard people, we have 2 leopard gecko people, we have 2 monitor lizard people, we have 2 skink people, and we have 2 frog people. And then we have commandeered a good handful of beak dogs here. That was like the most recent thing we did. Yeah, I'm curious. So I know that Reg claimed a bunch. I don't know that everyone has one. You have a beak dog. I guess I want to check. You do not. Okay, so we're gonna keep an eye out for some more probably. But we have some beak dogs. And we were just working through here, right? But we came from. Oh, come on. Where did we come from? We came from here. I know that this was the giant room, right? This is where we got a bunch of our beak dogs. And then we went up from here. That's what we did. That's what we did. And then we descended back down into here. Yeah. Okay. What a weird space. What a weird space we find ourselves in. There was also a lever here. We have no idea what this lever does, do we? Well, here we are. There's always going to be someone standing on top of us. So there's these levers. I am curious about the levers. Do I pull a lever? This is just a small room. I'm tempted to pull the lever. I pulled the lever. It probably unlocked one of these. Some of these were locked, right? Ooh, a sword. Does this go? That just goes there. Is this gonna be, ooh, have we found a fancy room? Have we found a fancy room? We have quite a bit of iron gear, right? I know that we got steel weapons. These are gonna be small for a monitor lizard person. Iron pike, iron greaves, iron chain leggings. This is all gonna be goblin sized. But everyone but the monitor lizard should be able. Oh no, they're too big for these. Oh dear. Our party is simultaneously too large and too small for goblin gear. That's interesting. I assume all of these are going to be the same story. Large skinks say large. Toads say large. Yep. We just straight up can't use goblin gear. That's kind of hilarious. So that means we would only be looking for weapons, and our weapons are kind of okay. So unless there's like a really good weapon, like a silver morning star is probably not bad, honestly. But like a copper halberd, whatever, iron pike, whatever, silver short sword, whatever. They do not interest me. Iron warhammer. But if there's like something named in here, that would be kind of cool. Just a bunch of iron leggings and such. Yep, okay. There was a goblin in here, right? Yeah. Hello, goblin. I can't stand up because there's someone in the way, and there always will be. That's the one downside, I guess one of the downsides of being a gigantic party like this is it's hard to stand up once you're on the ground. Where'd the goblin go? Yeah, everyone's gonna be moving fast. I lost sight of the goblin, so we'll keep an eye out. And we're on a beak dog. We were on a beak dog. I'm going to mount a beak dog. Here's a goblin. And I'm gonna just, you know, stab in the head. Attacks you, but you jump away. Skinny beak dog bites, tearing the muscle, and then you fall over. Cool. Still spear has lodged firmly in the wound. Cool. That was pretty good. And then we dodged off the beak dog. Interesting. I'm gonna mount the beak dog, and then our friends are gonna finish that off probably. You failed to mount in time. All right, fine. Some statues. Statue of cardinals, statue of a lumbering ogress, interesting. Male shirts of varying quality. Also just keeping an eye out for like if there's a named weapon in here for some reason. All of this is, it's all the wrong size. Neck slash dead. You slash the slit eyes goblin metalcrafter in the neck from behind with your steel short sword, and the severed part sails off in an arc. That's what I like to see. Not gonna lie. Hey look! Another goblin. A bulging eyes goblin. Neck slash. Oh! I miss, and it gives up. An unknown creature attacked an unknown creature. It was inevitable. Well, you want to yield, but I'm not gonna let you. Head. Stab. Moved out of range. How does that happen? No, he's getting away! So yes, I'm assuming that these levers unlock these doors. Of course, you just got through anyway. Yeah, we can just... Locked doors do not mean anything, apparently. Goblin misses Dacost. Okay, so there's now fighting. They're just gonna take care of it before we get there. Okay, I'm gonna pull this lever just for the sake of seeing if, yeah, okay, so the levers unlock the doors, but they don't really seem to be locked to us permanently. Okay, well, we clearly got that one. Look, if I just say, yeah, we can just unlock the doors. That is so strange. I don't know that that's how that's intended to work. Also, why are these here? Why do they have so many locked little rooms? Hey, look, a goblin. I'm going to slash in the neck. You attack, but she scrambles away. Lower body stab. You stab in the body, tearing the muscle, tearing apart the pancreas. Cool, we got the pancreas. Hello, morally unacceptable. Yay, more small folks. Yes. We're mostly small people. We were just finding that our party is... Most of our party is too small to wear goblin gear, except for the monitor lizards, which are too big. So we actually can't wear any of the goblin armor. So that's cool. Head. Or no, I need to regain my sword. And then we pile on, I guess. Is this an attack? What's going on? Saying that after you have a sword through your pancreas is a It's funny. We are all just stacked up right here. We're going to combat the goblin wood burner. Surprised that you are still alive, honestly. Slash. The fat beak dog releases the grip of the beak dog's leg on the goblin wood burner's tongue. Been knocked unconscious. Okay, so now you're dead. Perfect. These are all just gonna be little rooms that are locked for no reason. I don't know if these count as like bedrooms. You look, a goblin. And more swords. Strike, head, stab. Oh, I'm very happy. Knocked unconscious. Are you actually alive? Nope, that looks like a dead goblin to me. Need to fix my genes, but Frank the cat is firmly planted in the way. I was also impeded by cats today. They're locked out right now. I just didn't give them a chance to really calm down in here. Iron battle axe, silver whip, iron greaves. Yeah, they're all just too small. And a statue of turtles. Oh look, there's someone hiding in the corner here. Hello, bulging eyes goblin siege engineer. I'm just gonna cut off your head. Like that. Yep. Looks good to me. And then we're gonna go down the stairwell because why the heck not? There's gonna be more little tiny rooms. Yeah, okay. Just trying to reveal as much of the map as I can as we go, because that can help just kind of finding your way out, right? Oh, does this keep going? Where does... Oh, what? Goblins? Goblin architecture, I swear. We keep getting knocked on the ground. There's a goblin. Hi, how are you? Combat. Neck. Slash. I saw a yield in there for a second. Too late, sorry. Hey, look, another. Neck. Slash. Oh, you jumped back. Probably the only move you can make that would keep you alive for a second. The slate door opens. Interesting. Oh, our friends are all gonna go chase down that goblin. I must not succumb to fear. You hear nearby grinding. I still don't know what that means. I've seen that a couple times. I don't know what that notice means. Okay, another weird shaped room. Jeez, come on. That's a lot of beak dogs. Do I regret grabbing all the beak dogs? No. Did we need them? No. I guess I can always... Now, see, even mounting them is like a pain sometimes. Look, some blood. Oh, I guess we got one. Okay. Clearly they caught up with that goblin. Where does this go? Jeez. Do they really just lock every single room with a lever? All their little bedrooms? This is just gonna go right here and stop, right? No? What is this? What is this? Oh my god, really? Goblins. Learn to architect, please. Oh, a scimitar. An iron scimitar. That's kind of tempting. Do I want a scimitar over a steel short sword? Because we're doing steel short sword. And I think scimitar just falls under sword, right? I'm fairly sure. You know what? I'm gonna grab it. I don't know if that's gonna be better, but you know what? We have the carry capacity, at least while we're on a beak dog. I don't know what our actual carry capacity is. There's another stair going up. Here's a goblin. Animal caretaker? No, not wrestle. Neck. Slash. Beak dog latches on firmly. Okay. Strike, neck. I'm just gonna keep going for the neck. Frail beak dog latches on firmly. That's what I like to see. Beak dog charges. Beak dog looks surprised. So our beak dogs are colliding into each other at this point. Beak dog ripped off a foot. Cool. Definitely on the ground now. Head stab. There we go. Got it. What else in here, I wonder? Iron Maul, all these iron leggings. If we were like kobolds, this would be a lot of gear for us, but we're not. Just a stab in the head. There you go. In the head, knocked unconscious, sails off in an arc. Oh, there's a goblin. One of our beak dogs looked injured there for a second. Where'd that goblin run? Where'd you run off to? I'm gonna peek up here real quick. This looks like it's just gonna be more bedrooms. We'll come back here. Also, we're still just listening to the soundtrack, so don't be surprised if this is technically Fortress mode music, but whatever. Hello, goblin, surgeon. Let me show you some surgery. Stab in the head from behind, and the injured part is cloven asunder. Terrifying. Party music, we are partying. This is the closest that these lizards are gonna get to a party. Though I guess they could end up in our fortress afterwards. Who knows what they'll do at that point. As long as they survive. Stab. You jumped away, oh you jerk. That's better. We are also technically keeping an eye out for a, we had someone get kidnapped, and as far as we know that they got taken here. But we don't, I forget what their name is, and I have no idea where they are other than that. So keep your eye out for a kobold, I guess. Oh, you jumped away. Look at all this junk. How much you want to bet they didn't even make this junk? This could all just be stuff that they stole from various places. But we did see like a metal crafter at one point. Iron two-handed sword. I mean, especially for unarmed people. I'm gonna put the steel short sword in my backpack and take out this iron scimitar. For the fun of it, really. Iron flail, copper battle axe. Another iron scimitar. Another iron two-handed sword. Nothing is steel. They have a lot of iron stuff. They don't have any steel stuff as far as I've seen. Good place to settle a fortress and mine the junk. Oh, that would be fun. There is a lot of junk here. Iron Morningstar. Hello, Goblin. You are already in no quarter with us. Interesting. Neck. Slash. Dead. Well, certainly not a downgrade. Who's over here? A spinner. Yeah, and then we can still stab with a scimitar. Yeah, that works. Part is cloven asunder. And then this is a dead end with another iron scimitar. They sure like their scimitars. Jeez. It's interesting that they have so much gear. They have so much armor and weapons in here. Most of them aren't wearing them. So that's good for us, right? It's very good for us. This is a silver scimitar. I think that's worse than an iron one. Silver doesn't make for great edged weapons. Hoarding, yeah. This horde has been hoarding. Okay, and then iron halberd, iron battle axe, silver battle axe. I hear. Are you trying to get out to here, or are you? I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the sound in here. Ah, it's goblins. Goblin. Impossible? What do you mean impossible? Lower body slash. You slash in the lower body, tearing apart the muscle, shattering the lower spine's bone through the tunic. Artery's been opened, tendon in the spine has been torn. And yet you're still standing. I just slashed your spine, and you're still standing there. You stab in the upper body, tearing the muscle, tearing apart the lung. Cool. Because I haven't even been using my stuff. Here, have an ice bolt. Spinning icicle strikes the goblin in the arm, chipping the bone, chipping the shoulder's bone. Okay. Obviously not going to be a lethal hit, but you know. Now it's unconscious, and we'll just... Oh, I gotta get my... Gain possession. Oh, you woke up? Or is this a different one? Head, stab. There we go. Yeah, there's two corpses there. Hilarious. Here, okay, now we're finding them. And now this turns back into cave. Interesting. Neck slash dead. Head stab dead. Where'd that third one go? See, now this is gonna be like, is there gonna be like a big open pit? Oh no, okay. We haven't had a chance to really explore deeper from a fortress, right? But when we were in a fortress before, there was a big open room with a big open pit, and it went all the way down to the caves. And obviously we can't fly, so we're not going to be like climbing our way down there. But I'm keeping an eye out for pits because I think there's just pits around. Next slash. And people can just like roll off the edges like that. Now, lizard person's climbing down. I'm gonna be a little bit more careful. They're all just gonna go for it. I don't know how far down this is. I guess it's only one. Like this is just... That just goes down. Like that's just gonna go down to cave. So we do not want to fall. Okay, clearly we got the goblin. Let's check the chests. There's a tunic. A bunch of robes that are not the right size for us. Okay. Who? Alath and Daedric. Are these our people? What has happened? Alath. Okay, they jumped down. I think they're okay. Lizard Legion, yes. I'm gonna do a head count here real quick. Everyone, so the big dogs, whatever, but 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They're all visible. I'm gonna go ahead and save. We've killed a couple. I don't know if we're gonna find like goblin leadership, right? Actually, I want to take a look at the map again. I have no idea where we are in the grand scheme of things. Because we just went down, we just found one of the random towers on the edge even. I was expecting to need to go all the way into the middle of the site, right? Like we went in like one of these towers. And we are... There's going to be a whole giant tunnel network under the whole thing, right? Who knows how big this actually is. Can I stand, please? Thank you. Let's mount. I'm gonna do my best to not fight right on these edges. Because that's just asking for trouble, right? Goblin fisherman. I'll come back. Head stab. There we go. Got him. Leather leggings, okay. Oh look, corpses. Interesting, goblin skeletons. Too bad we don't have a necromancer with us. That'd be hilarious. Memorial to Strodno. In memory of Strodno, born 75, struck down by the forgotten beast Spas crossed fungi, the afflicted holes in the third rampage of the forgotten beasts in the year 75. This born 75, died 75 to a forgotten beast. That's a goblin life. That's a goblin slab. I didn't mean to grab it. Yeah, I don't need the goblin skeleton. I just wanted to look. Whatever. Okay, I kind of want to see the edges of all this. There's another ramp here. Yeah, that's gonna go somewhere else. Upper body slash. You slash in the upper body, tearing apart the muscle and the lung. Yep. Yeah. And now they're wrestling. Archosaur Auxiliary. I like that one. Goblin Skeleton Snowball would be fun. It would get out of hand very quickly. I mean, you could do like normal zombies, right? If you were a necromancer and you rose normal zombies, I think that would work for you. But it seems like if you kill something and try to turn them into an intelligent undead, they're not going to be friendly to you when they're raised, right? Like zombies, a normal zombie and a necromancer are allied in the sense that they're both undead, right? But intelligent undead can do whatever they want. But like those skeletons, I wonder about those skeletons. Like, could you infiltrate into a goblin site as a necromancer, and then just sneak down to their corpse pile, and then just raise them all? Like, would that work? Would they be friendly? I don't know. Okay, now no one jump in. There we go. There's someone here. There's someone right here. The metal crafter. Was a metal crafter. Oh, there's another ramp. Is that just where we were? That's just where we were. Okay, interesting. Excuse me, pardon me. So we kind of went around the one side. I guess I do want to see. Am I still on a big dog? I want to be on a big dog. Give me big dog. In the next goblin pit. We'll see. I don't want to get too samey with it all, you know? I don't want to get too bogged down in just like clearing out all the goblins in the world. But there are a lot here. We can do a lot for our world just by staying in this site for a bit. That's just a stray beak dog. Okay. So now if I find someone who doesn't have a beak dog like you, a stray beak dog. Claim. Yay. Okay. So now who's the next person who doesn't have one? You have one. You have one. Greg has several. Tekid has one. Dakost has one. Alath has one. Einod does not. See if we can find another here. Ally. That's just a muscular beak dog. Oh, I hear something here. Did someone just run away from us? Did someone just get away? There's a stray. No, come back. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. Claim stray. Sweet. Now Meng also needs one. Open space. That's just a beak dog. Okay. Where does this go? My goodness. Well, I assume this is a stray. That's a stray, so we're gonna claim it. And now everyone in our party has at least one beak dog. I'm very okay with this. This is just another one, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna claim more. We don't need too many more. They're gonna be everywhere though. Oh my god. Jeez, this place is huge. This place is huge. Someone's in the way. Okay. Mount. There's some more stairs. More tiny rooms. I wonder, so like some of these rooms are the same size as all the ones that we saw the locks in front of? Like this is natural cave, right? Or not natural cave, but like rough hewn walls as opposed to like brick walls. So I wonder if we want to stay within that constructed area. Suppose this is why they have raids. True. I mean, it's not just a hobby. Where am I? Head / dead. Neat. I'm tempted to... So there's a way over here, right? This was that. Yeah, we haven't been up there. I guess I want to try to be systematic about this, but like, holy cow. Head / dead. I mean, why you usually send expeditions to clear these out? True. This is fun though. You don't get to see it when the game just does it on its own. They just give you a report. This is much more fun. I got off my beak dog again. Jeez, all these tiny little rooms. Too bad you can just destroy a wall somewhere and flood the place. Oh man. We might. Maybe someday. We're expecting siegers to be able to do things like that to us in Fortress mode. So I think it's only fair if we would have the ability to do the same back to them in adventure mode. So many big dogs. Come back. Hey, you. The hook-nosed goblin stops and pays attention to you. Yeah. And then where'd that other one go? You. Hello. You stopped and paid attention. Okay, so now I'm gonna come back over here. Oh, you jumped away. Okay. You're still alive somehow. Bringing Goblin Christmas to everyone, yes. Christmas came early. Neck. Oh, I need to regain my scimitar. Bad things happen. Why is this one? Why does this one survive? I mean, you're bleeding, obviously. Is this someone else coming down from above? Wow, there we go. Passes out from exhaustion, jeez. And here comes someone else. And that one was easier. And then the other one down here, right? Did you just wait patiently for me? You did, didn't you? You're just right here. Nope, there you go. You can see the eyes. Oh, there's another. Oh, but I can also do this. Ice bolt. That was a weird graphic for that. Why did it look like magma for a second? You clench a fist. Okay, well. It worked. I'm gonna assume that we'll just cross paths with that goblin again at some point. I'm not gonna go chase down every single one. Or can I mount? Am I not? If I mount the beak dog. And then stand up? Why does that not? Interesting. Okay. Jeez. I wonder how long until they're like... Is the boat murdered song? I don't think there's a... Is there a specific boat murdered song? Now that you say it, I can't remember. You might be right. What's... Kogan Usan, I think... Yeah. Is that what that means? Okay, let's peek up here first. Jeez. Watched the Down the Rabbit Hole episode recounting boat murdered, and I am pining for a little written form of Dwarf Fortress. Yes, I also watched that. Have you watched the No Clip documentary? Which is more about the game than any specific incident within it, but No Clip has been coming out with a multi-part series as well, and it's very good. It's very, very good. I've watched the first 2 parts are out so far. I always wanted to do one of those in-depth AAR. What is AAR? You should definitely check out the no clip. There's 2 parts and they're both like 20 to 30 minutes long. Oh, it's very good. It's fun to hear Zach and Tarn talk about things that are like not necessarily Dwarf Fortress, right? Like they talk a little bit about their like the other games that they were working on before Dwarf Fortress, you know 30 years ago. Other things that they enjoy, things that things that have contributed to their mindset, but not directly been involved in the development of it, you know? It's cool. It's cool to learn some of those kind of details. Hello, Goblin. A Boyer? Jumps away. Just... I'm never sure about those direct hits. You scratch in the head, tendon has been torn, force pulls the neck. Yeah, I mean, that was pretty good. Head. Stab. There you go. There you go. After action report, okay. That makes sense. I don't think I've heard it called that specifically, but I know what you mean. There's just random goblins in here. Where'd you go? Oh, I'm standing on top of one. Combat the goblin. Got it. Oh, that one has some stuff. A chubby goblin maceman. Enraged all enemies, which is not us currently. Silver Morning Star, that's kind of dangerous. Do we go for it? I'm gonna save real quick because it's been a minute. Not that I'd revert bad things happening. Remember the one island adventure where the world was entirely water aside from one island to the far east? And the POV is from the monsters being slain by the adventure, very reverse horror. Interesting. Sounds it's like I Am Legend, right? Hunting goblin avoids combat by pretending to be dead underneath you. It would work. We're not checking the corpses that closely, are we? Hello? The game may have froze, but we just saved. I'm getting a spinning wheel that you can't even see. Okay, we're just gonna close it. That's why we save. That's why I'm paranoid. And it will load up. Yep, there we go. Okay, good. Jeez. Making me worry. So I'm going to start with an ice bolt here. the chubby goblin maceman. You clench a fist. The spinning icicle strikes the maceman in the leg, chipping the bone through the iron chain leggings. Interesting. So this is a question that we don't really have a way of answering, I don't think. At least in a systematic way. But like, you know how when things hit things, the material is taken into account, right? Like steel has an advantage against iron, iron has an advantage against copper, so on and so forth. An icicle just did damage through iron chain leggings, which I guess means it just counted as a bludgeoning hit at that point, right? It'd be interesting to see like what the ice material counts as. I mean, is it just ice? In which case it's like you would never pierce with an icicle, right? It would like, you know, it hits a tunic and then becomes bludgeoning, or could we pierce through like a copper mail shirt? Goblin gives into pain. Whoa, 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 really? Force pulls the hip. Ligament has been bruised. Goblin Maceman attacks Alath, one of the frogs, right? Jumps away. Beak Dog scratches the Maceman in the tongue from behind, and the left cheek is ripped into shreds. Neat. Force bends the head. Alath stabs in the upper body with a spear. The Maceman's having trouble breathing. Einod hacks in the lower leg with steel battle axe, fracturing the bone through the iron chain leggings. Force bends the knee. Ligament has been torn. Maceman gives into pain. Wow, that armed Maceman went down faster than like that unarmed goblin from a couple murders ago. Chainmail legging, you would bludgeon a guy with chainmail, would you? If that's what I had in my hands, yeah. Struck down. Okay, so died. Very, very good. And we didn't even have to use any magic for that. That was just smacking him. You wouldn't? Canada did it. Ice counts as an aircraft carrier, and aircraft carrier is over above copper. I'd agree. You need some sawdust in there too, though, right? I know what you're talking about. Did you all find someone else to murder over there? There's just there's just goblin blood on the ground. It's making a guy with glasses joke. I'm not sure I got that one. I understand the aircraft carrier. So then this goes back to where we were. And now there's some goblins in here now. Hey, goblin. Smack. Hits in the lower body, bruising the muscle, bruising the guts through the tunic. Just a corpse there. Neck slash. Dead. I mean, sometimes it's just hard to process 5 things at once, you know? Not that should discourage you. Death is all around us, it sure is. Jeez, okay. That seemed good. Are there even any goblins left here? I think we got those. I think I want to go back down this way. Because this is all the extent of that, right? This is all fine. I want to go down this way though. Lighthouse beats aircraft carrier. This is turning into a very elaborate rock, paper, scissors. Rock, paper, scissors, aircraft carrier. It's funny that I can see their little eyes. I think it's kind of to make them more intimidating, right? But I think it gives away their position and it's kind of cute. Yeah, there you are. Come back. Can I need an actual target. Interesting. There's some stairs. And look, you found a dead end. Freeloader? Free-lobed. Okay, that's different. Spinning icicles strikes the free-lobed-eared goblin weaver in the hand. Sure. And then you're dead. Just tiny, tiny little rooms. Okay. Hey, look, another goblin. Where are you going? Is this your bedroom? You slash in the lower body from behind, tearing apart the muscle, tearing apart the stomach through the troll leather tunic. Sweet. Just smack him. Like that. Jeez. Bunch of freelobers. Blam, blam, blam. Oh, sorry, misread. You're actually cool. Oh, and all these dead ends. This is just alignmentite? Okay. Squeezing back through all of our friends is really what takes time here. Okay. Just go. We'll run out of doors eventually, right? There are a finite number of doors here. It's just a very large number. And then this goes back to where we were. Cheese. There was like one... There was like one door I didn't go through back there. So many friends. Okay, yeah, I want to go this way. Another stair. Gouda, what else? I mean, I like Gouda. Gouda's good, but I feel like people smoke it too much sometimes. I like a moderately smoky Gouda. Stand up. Is there a keyboard shortcut for standing up? Like, it's a thing I should do a lot, and I have to click it every time. Sheesh. Got everything down here, right? Yeah, that's all of that. You might actually clear a floor. I also think it's funny how visually it looks like the monitor lizard people are the small ones here. They look like they're smaller than beak dogs. But really, this is the largest of us all. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Now we're looping back around. These are just gonna be some more bedrooms. They don't even have stuff in their rooms. It literally just little holes in the wall. And then where does this just loop through? That just loops through. Weird. Okay. Do you think goblins get lost in their fortress? Because I would get lost in here. Okay, I think that's gonna be all of it, right? That's gonna be all of it. My goodness, we got a chunk. We finished a chunk. So there's a stairwell here that could go anywhere. There's a stairwell here that could go anywhere. And then there's back into that big room that has a whole nother exit that we didn't go through. I'm tempted to make our way back towards here, because this was like all the loot and all of the constructed walls and such. We're back in this direction. I'm tempted to make our way back in that direction. So let's actually go. I'm not going to bother with these stairwells. We might get looped back. And then I think since I want to... Oh, come on. I want to mount a beak dog, please. Fail. Mount. Yeah, okay. Everyone else could mount, that'd be great. Hey, look, some corpses. So now we're in this giant room again. I'm assuming everyone's going to keep up. That's just a hole? That's just a hole. This is all just wall, right? Yeah, okay. Being a bit of a completionist in here, but it's gonna help us for when we're, like, scouring for the last little bits, right? Oh! There's a little tunnel here! A flattened ears goblin. You're sleeping. Do I feel bad about that? Do I feel bad about just stabbing the sleeping goblin in the head? I guess not. This is just gonna be more of the same though, right? This is just gonna be more sleep bedrooms. Okay, I'm gonna say... We'll know that this is here if for some reason we want to come back, but I think staying towards the middle is gonna be more fruitful. There's more goblins in here. I just want to be careful about the pits. Yep, here's a handful more. Sweet. So I'm going to Ice Bolt the traitor, just to initiate combat. You clench a fist. Frail Beak Dog misses, and then everyone missed. Okay, I must withdraw. Now I'm going to combat the Animal Dissector. Slash, yeah, like that. Animal Dissector struck down. Beak Dog latches on firmly. Traitor falls over. Traitor looks sick. Beak Dog charges. Okay. And Traitor passes out from exhaustion. Traitor's been struck down. Perfect. Neck. Slash. Avaz mounts the Beak Dog. See, that's what I want to see. I want to see all of our friends getting on their Beak Dogs as we go around and cause all this chaos. You fell over. We're just gonna stab in the head. Struck down. And then there's this one. Weaponsmith. I'll come back. Clench a fist, Goblin jumps away, Beak Dog charges the Beak Dog from behind. The Beak Dog is surprised by the Beak Dog. Fair enough. Weaponsmith falls over. The one thing that I would change if I went back and re-chose how we made this party, I would choose things with good cave vision. But the lizards are too thematically appropriate, so I don't feel that bad. There we go. But like ideally, you would you would be being able to see things, where our vision is greatly reduced because we are not underground creatures. Is there another? There's gonna be a whole other one here, isn't there? Jeez. Hey, look, a goblin. The trapper. Would burning things help? I don't think so. I'm not sure we can. I mean, this is all cave, right? I don't know that it's gonna burn very well. It's gonna be a whole other thing. Or is it gonna be the same as this other? I think it's the same one. So what is this? Is this gonna be another gigantic room? Just a neighboring gigantic room? It's got more pits in it. Wow, this place is huge. I shouldn't be very surprised, but like, wow. Tin chests filled with backpacks. There's a cabinet here, I guess. All right. And then this is gonna go, I guess this is the direction we want to go, right? I want to go kind of east from here. Just all these gigantic rooms. I guess we are kind of in the middle, aren't we? Should I assume that these giant rooms are middle-ish to the whole situation? I don't see beak dogs. We haven't seen any dragons yet. We've only seen beak dogs. And we've seen a lot of beak dogs. That's a lot of beak dogs. Here we go. Okay, so now here's more brick. Interesting. Yeah, let's try to stick in the like the paved areas. Hey, look, a goblin. Oh, look at all these beak dogs. There are so many beak dogs. Where even... There's a goblin here. Combat the flattened ears goblin. Talking. Grabs the goblin by the upper arm. Ostro's one of the beak dogs, right? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, that's one of the beak dog is wrestling the goblin. Combat the goblin. Strike. Neck. Slash. You miss. Okay, cool. There's also a sleeping one here. Combat the weaponsmith. Yeah. That we can do. Struck down. Okay. This other one is in no quarter, so our friends should be able to take care of it. I'm just gonna let them deal with it. We have to delegate at some point, right? There's a whip here. Is that just a copper whip? Iron whip? Iron whip is kind of cool. I don't think we have anyone with whip skill. Are you all sleeping? Just one of you is sleeping. There. Iron Maul, Silver Maul, Iron Gauntlets. Yeah, and it's all the wrong size. We're just gonna find a bunch that are sleeping now. I'm so okay with this. Really what I should be doing is continually getting into combat with the ones that aren't. Like, see that icicle missed, but now you're in lethal combat, so our friends are gonna go nuts on you. That's what I should be doing. Neck slash. slash. Dead. Wow. Oh, I see one with a weapon. There's a spearman. Iron spear, iron shield, copper helm. Copper everything. And you're asleep. Okay. Oh, there's someone right here. It's gonna be really fun to look at our, like our total kills by the time we're done with all this. Reg is gonna have a couple. The sleeping spearman won't even know. Yeah, I'm just gonna... You don't die immediately. You slash the spearman in the neck from behind. Injured part is cloven asunder. Artery's been opened. Loses hold of spear and shield. And then the beak dog bites the head from behind and latches on firmly. And somehow you're still alive and sleeping? You were sleeping still. That I find surprising. Or you just got knocked unconscious. You slash in the neck, tearing or bruising the muscle, tearing apart the upper spine. Tendon in the upper spine has been torn. Okay, yep. More skull tearing. Let's just do a stab. There we go. We broke the leather armor. Combat the high-voiced goblin. Like that. Brutal. So brutal. There's just gonna be more. Look at all these beak dogs. There's so many. Holy cow. And then you're all asleep. Clear-voiced goblin clother. Cannot stand. Icicle strikes the clother in the upper body, bruising the muscle, bruising the heart through the tunic. Cool. Dead. Oop, not quite dead. You rolled away. There we go. Silver battle axe. Silver morning star. Oh, it's awfully tempting. We seem to be doing okay though. Hey, look, more sleeping goblins. Did we, like, what time is it? Don't get to know. I never figured out what, like, all the different stuff on this top means as far as, like, what time it is. Hello, Z. How's it going? We are murdering a lot of goblins. Many of them are sleeping now. I think we've been here long enough that now it's nighttime. Which simplifies our task greatly. Combat the clother. You miss! Okay. Stab in the head. Beak dog latches on firmly. You miss. Beak dog latches on firmly. You tore away a left hand. Neck slash. Gonna lurk because I'm tired. Okay, sounds good. Beak dog bites. Beak dog latches on firmly. Jeez, the beak dogs seem to be good about just like removing hands and legs, or like feet in particular. They'll just bite off your ankle. Which works. It works for me. Oh, I see intestines. You slash the goblin in the lower body from behind, tearing apart the muscle through the tunic and spilling her filthy guts. Latches on firmly, struck down. Okay, cool. Yep, you're dead now. Hooray, and we're no longer on a thing, so I'm going to mount again. Gonna make sure that I see all the corners of the rooms. Oh, I see several in here. How many of you are sleeping? Maybe none of them. Fish dissector, mechanic, stone carver, fish dissector. So I'm gonna ice bolt this far one. And you're just gonna get eaten, right? And then I'm gonna combat this one to my south. Upper body stab. You stab from behind, tearing the muscle, tearing apart the liver through the tunic. And then you're giving up, you're yielding. I don't care. Dead. Struck down. Upper body stab. You stab in the upper body, tearing apart the muscle and tearing apart the liver through the tunic. Neck. Slash. You slash in the neck, and the injured part is cloven asunder. Cool. So we're like lethal combat there, no quarter there. No quarter there. Is that the only three? I think so. I must withdraw. Dissector moved out of range. Okay. Do I have ice bolt still on cooldown? They're all having fun. Oh boy. Lots of things happened. Okay. So we're fighting you. We're fighting you. Where am I? I'm way over here. Goblin Stonecarver passes out from exhaustion. That looks good. You are still alive, right? Where am I? I'm here. You are here. Combat the mechanic. Fish dissector is unable to break the grip of the beak dog. Cool. You miss. Got it. Combat the mechanic. Upper body stab. Knocked unconscious. Struck down. Has bled to death. Cool. We might be fighting other people in here that I'm not even seeing. Combat the mechanic. Nick. Oh, am I lodged firmly in the wound? Let's do attack. Attack. You latch on firmly. Interesting. You shake the goblin mechanic around by the upper body, tearing apart the body fat, bruising the muscle. I guess we are pretty large. We could probably fit most of a goblin in our mouth. Slash. You slash in the neck, the severed part sails off in an arc. Okay, there's one more down. I think we're good. I don't know if there's any more fighting going on in here. I don't think so. I don't see any glowing red eyes in here. If I can even tell where we are in all of this. Where am I? I'm this one. Okay. Oh, okay. I hear combat. Beak Dog stands up. Einod hacks the goblin recruit in the lower leg. Okay. We're still fighting goblins over here. Goblin recruit falls over. Goblin recruit gives into pain. Big Dog latches on firmly. Goblin recruit has been struck down. Got it. Oh, but I do see another one up there. That is so handy. I initially thought that the glowing eyes thing was just a nice little touch, but it's actually proving very functional here. Ice Bolt. Strikes the upper body, bruising the muscle, bruising the lung through the tunic. I didn't give you permission to stop. Now you can stop. Okay, I'm gonna save again. We are making some good progress here. I have no idea how many kills we actually have. Other than several. We have still found 0 people with official positions. Like, we found no leaders, right? We found like 2 or 3 people who had actual armor and weapons on them. Or iron scimitars. Getting through all this is gonna take a second. Jeez, look at all those bodies. Oh, come on, let me through the door. Single file, please. I am still mounted somehow. Okay. What are these? Statue of elephant seals. A slayed statue of elephant seals. It weighs 12,000. Is Slade one of those ones that we're not, like, even allowed to use on our own? I feel like Slade is one that, like, we wouldn't even be able to harvest. The stone that makes up the surrounding layers of eerie caverns. Yeah, slate is very, very heavy. According to the densities specified in the raws, 200 grams per cubic centimeter. 33% higher than the density of the core of the sun. Okay, I knew I knew it weighed a bit. I did not think it weighed that much. A single boulder weighs around 20 metric tons. By comparison, an equivalent volume of freshly mined platinum nuggets only weighs 2.1 metric tons and takes a very long time to haul. This makes slate around 9.5 times as dense as platinum, and thus the heaviest material in the game. It is not possible to mine through slate walls. You can still obsidian cast them and mine after that. Oh, but this will not yield any slate boulders, damn. It is possible to use weapons made of this extremely dense material in arena mode. Tests show that weapons and armor made out of this super dense rock are at least comparable to, if not stronger than, adamantine. In Fortress mode, it is possible to obtain slate bars by embarking on a vault and deconstructing the vertical bars within, though a strange mood, slate weapons can be created. Oh dear. Can you imagine a slate warhammer? Literal Mjolnir. Slate has a natural immunity to dragon fire since it does not have a specific heat or any state change temperature defined in the raws. It literally cannot melt. Wow, okay, so yeah. A Slade statue of elephant seals is hilarious. No one's moving that one. And then, like, is this all Slade? This is all Slade. I wonder if we were able to, like, embark on this fortress, if we could just disassemble Slade block floors and have Slade blocks? Is that how it was? Would it work that way? Because that would be very cool. Hey, look! Some goblins. So you have an axe, view. Iron great axe and a two-handed grip. And some iron stuff. Okay, so yeah, you might be a bit of an issue. Very, very minor issue. Let's get you first. I'm gonna put myself up against the wall here. Target the Axeman. Could maybe just take off a hand or something? Or a foot. You slash the Axeman in the foot, but the attack is deflected by the small iron high boot. The force bends the ankle, tearing apart the muscle, bruising the bone, tearing apart the muscle, bruising the bone. Ligament has been torn. It falls over anyway. We're just so dang strong that we can crush ankles through iron boots. And then multiple dogs latch on firmly. Okay, cool. You've yielded. Well, I don't care. You've yielded, but you're in no quarter. I don't get that. I'm gonna do an upper body stab. You're probably wearing armor stuff on your chest. You stab in the upper body, bruising the muscle, shattering the true ribs through the leather armor. Gosh. Oh, your hand. Let's just slice off your hand. Unconscious, there we go. Frail Beak Dog shakes the goblin around by the body. Beak Dog bites the axeman in the leg, latches on firmly, shakes around. The axeman hacks at the Beak Dog with in the right paw with great axe. Oh, so you just took out one of the Beak Dog's paws. Interesting. Axeman loses hold of the gauntlet and the glove. So that was us. You slash the Axeman in the hand, and the severed part sails off in an arc. Gives into pain, latches on firmly. Cool. So now you can't stand and have one hand, and you're unconscious. Just taking them apart. A battle! That's alarming! We're just gonna stab in the head. There we go. Now, the rest of you are unarmed, so I'm just gonna, yep, do that. Not sure why the graphic for the ice bolt changes each time. And then I'm gonna combat this one while everyone else fights the other one. Neck / dead. So you struck down. That one was disassembled. I think it died? Beak dog, let's... Or are we fighting beak dogs here? Goblin gives in the pain. Okay. Hello, Lanix. How's it going? See, we're off being an adventurer. We sure are. We are a squad of lizards. We are the terrible lizards. I think we're still all here with 2, and a bunch of beak dogs who are currently wrestling. I can't tell if they're wrestling each other. But yeah, we find ourselves in the Goblin Dark Fortress of Horrorcastle, which is the big one in our world. If you just want to see it like this, we're here. I forget how many people were said to live here, but it was like... It was a lot. I want to say it was like over 1,000 goblins that are supposedly living here. And it feels like our beak dogs are fighting each other. Not entirely sure what's happening here. I'm just gonna let them figure it out. Goblin is bled to death. Okay, maybe it was a goblin. We're just gonna continue. There is so much gear in here. It's all silver scimitar, silver two-handed sword, silver mace, sleeping goblin. We have all sorts of iron stuff, and it's all the wrong size. We already have iron armor and steel weapons. So I'm looking out for something like special. But so far it's just goblinite, right? Yeah, this one is sleeping / dead. This one has a crossbow and is sleeping. You have an iron crossbow and a troll fur quiver. Okay. This is silver morning star, silver scimitar. They like their silver stuff. The only thing we've really looted from them so far is I grabbed one of these iron scimitars for our monitor lizard man. Which I don't know is technically an upgrade from our steel short sword, but it's doing fine. An iron scourge. I don't think we have a whip user. There's be more of these little locked rooms that aren't really locked. Okay, everything in here is slayed. Kind of ominous. More goblins in here. They appear to be sleeping. Iron two-handed sword, iron great axe. If any of this was steel, it'd be an easy grab. I've yet to see anything out of steel though here. Just a bunch of iron. Which in itself is kind of interesting, right? Like in theory they have access to flux here. But who knows? I don't know where that decision gets made in the game. Okay. There's one here. I'm going to combat the spinner. Slice the neck. Butcher. I'm gonna butcher the butcher. This one's actually awake. I'm still gonna go for the neck though. And then everyone else will pile on. You miss. Beak dog. Beak dog locks shoulder with leg. The wrestling beak dogs really make me laugh. I really want to see how a beak dog wrestles, considering they have two appendages total. 2 appendages and a beak. There we go. I'm gonna do ice bolt on this one. Spinning icicle strikes the blacksmith in the leg, so we clearly did not kill. Tekud bashes the goblin blacksmith in the head with steel warhammer, bruising the muscle, jamming the skull through the brain, tearing the brain. Yeah, that's a dead goblin. I want to say there's still one over here. There's 2 over here. Ouch! Out! This whole day is ouch. Just ouch. Oh, I missed. Not that time, though. Okay, I think that's... Oh, I can see there's a goblin running away that way. I'm not gonna chase him down, though. Or no, unless you're coming this way. Unless you're coming to us for some reason. Ice bolt. Did that work? I did not hit. You're just gonna stand there. Okay, well I'm gonna walk up to you and slash your neck. Thanks for standing still. I'm gonna try to move through all of our beak dogs. More loot. More junk. One of our beak dogs is puking everywhere. Copper halberd, stone carver, herbalist, farmer. Ice bolt. Chipping the bone through the trousers. Okay, so that woke you up and now you're in combat with us. So the beak dogs will pile on. Perfect. Combat the herbalist. Slash dead. Giving all those tubs of Benny Jerry to the goblins really grinds my gears. Giving out free samples left and right. Okay, I need to move over one. Beak dog shakes the goblin. Attack the farmer. Slash the neck. Remove the head. There's a lot of goblin heads rolling around here. Gotta say. Oh, they got that one. Jeez, just moving through all our people. Ice bolt. There. You miss. Now they're just gonna chase that one down now. And I'm gonna let them. This one's still asleep. Okay. Oh, see now that I don't think we want to go further this way. Well, I'll let them. Not that I could stop them. They're gonna chase down that goblin. Am I still mounted? I'm still mounted. Where all did you go? My goodness. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're all still here. Joel? Where'd you all go? That one ours? No, that one's not ours. That one is. Oh, Dakost is punching a recruit. Dakost punches a recruit. Dakost charges at a recruit. Where's Dakost? Dakost is a skink. Dakost is down here alone with a recruit. You have your stuff, right? You have a steel battle axe, jeez. Neck. Hack. You miss, really? Hack. You hack the goblin in the body, tearing apart the muscle, tearing apart the guts. Artery's been opened. Head. Hack. You miss. Wow. I wonder if it's just the size difference? Like, the monitor lizard ones are huge. Like, the monitor lizard people are bigger than humans. And then everyone else is like goblin size or smaller. Or they're smaller than goblins because they can't wear goblin... The goblin gear is too large for them to wear. Which means they're smaller even than kobolds. Because kobolds can wear goblin gear. There you go. You got it. Okay, let's regroup back up here. Let's not get too distracted. I want to stay in all this constructed area. This silver battle axe, geez. I got dismounted in there somewhere. Oh, probably because I changed who I was controlling. Just mount. There is so much junk here. Okay, well... Can probably go... I think we want to go over this way. Oh, hey, look, a goblin. A muscular goblin. Muscles don't matter a whole lot when you're asleep, as it turns out. Yeah, we're gonna work our way down this way. We've clearly been here. Oh, but that's a dead end. Interesting. Oh, hey, look! Did we not go through here? Are any of you armed? I mean, there's corpses in here. We were clearly in here, but then some more came through and just fell asleep on the ground. You're not asleep. Gonna die anyway. I'm gonna do an ice bolt on this far one. You clench a fist. And then I am here, so I'm going to attack this one. Neck slash. Perfect. I yield! I yield! I don't care. So there's one there. Was that all of them? Jeez. The fact that half of them are asleep is just the icing on the cake. Hey, look, some friends. Administrator, farmer, miner. Is our beak dog is freaking out. Experiencing mortal fear. We'll just stop running around. You've been bruised. Your paw's been cut. You still got all your parts though. Cut open, bruised, bruised, bruised. Yeah. She's weak. Sure. Yeah, I'm telling him go the other way. Fine. I will no, I want to. Can I not jump off the thing? How do I get off my horse? I'm literally saying go the other way. Are you gonna listen now? Okay. Goodness. Well, this is I guess I want to go over here anyway. Yeah. So I don't think there's nothing over in that direction, right? And we can be back here, yes. Combat. Neck slash. Dead. So brutal. Okay, so now we've been through all here. Is that the chances of that going on is like 0, right? That's got to be the edge. So there's more non-constructed stuff down there. I think we want to go up here. Which means going all the way around. Wow, okay. Silly goblin construction. We'll just do a loop and make sure we didn't leave anyone behind, right? Maybe there's some goblins just waiting for us back here. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna say we're gonna go. I have to go through there anyway. Wow. Sure is a good thing that the game never tries to, like, have people path through things. Oh, a raid! A raidy raid! Hello, Quendelf! Welcome in, everyone. We are mid-carnage. We're doing some carnage here. Hello, hello, welcome in. Here, let me do a... Is that how it works? Yeah. Welcome in. How are you? How are you, Quendelf? Oh, I love... Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, the fluffy wamblers. I love it. How was your stream? What were you... Oh, I need to do this. Okay. What were you up to? Were you dwarfing? Why do I see that though? If I don't have a door there, it must be that. We're going to like go down and get back up. Hey, look, another sleeping goblin. We're in Horrorcastle, the largest goblin site in our world. We are a party of 10 intelligent undead lizard people, and we're murdering goblins. And that's kind of the story for today. I aim to reduce the population of goblins, and we've done quite well, especially when they're sleeping. Especially when they're sleeping. Great things, continuing my story world, which we do on Mondays. Very cool. Very, very cool. This is also our story world. Our story is murder right now. Well, our story is necromancy, thus the zombie people. And this is the fruit of our labor. We recently acquired all 7 of the necromantic slabs in our world. So I wanted to create a party that represented all the different kinds of intelligent undead, of which there are 5. Because 2 of them just did not give a type. Whatever. But yeah, now we are a dancer and a recruit. Yeah, we're just cleaning house at this point. We've been in here long enough that they're sleeping. They were not sleeping when we got here. They were all awake when we got here, but now they're all asleep. So we're making quick work of a lot of them. The D&D classic of Murder Hobo. I almost said Guild Wars for some reason. Dwarf Fortress is very good at its Murder Hobo simulator aspects, right? I try not to make all of our adventures Murder Hoboing, but this one very explicitly was. Oh, did I got my sword in there? Yep. So we're going to combat. Neck. Slash. If you need to do your post-stream stuff, feel free. I will be here for a bit. We got plenty of castle to get through at this point. Our beak dogs are helping. We barely even needed our magic. Like, I can just... Here, Ice Bolt. Spinning icicles, strikes in the leg, chipping the bone through the trousers, falls over, and then piled on by beak dogs. Yeah, I'm gonna assume that you're gonna get taken care of. It appears so. Have a good night. Okay, have a good night, JM. I hope you have a good week. I'll see you on Saturday, most likely. Okay. There was a goblin right there. There is so much stuff in here. There you are. Combat the brewer. There. The unconscious ones are my favorites. And we've mostly just been doing a full clear of the inside part of this fortress. Goblin glassmaker. And then a goblin. That's just a straight up goblin. Was just a straight up goblin. Goblin diagnostician. Interesting. I almost feel bad. I almost feel bad. But not really. Midnight here, so I'm gonna lurk while I wrap up my post-streamy things. Perfect. I love how the whole place is jet. It's not, it's Slade. We found, I didn't realize it until I found a statue. This is all Slade. These are Slade blocks floors, Slade block walls. They have Slade statues. I didn't notice until we inspected one of the statues, but they have a Slade statue of walruses. Or like, was it walruses? It was like a statue of walruses, and it weighed like 15,000. So then I had to look at the wiki and learn that Slade is the most dense object in the game by a wide margin. 10 times denser than platinum, apparently. This is just these weird little rooms. They have all these weird little rooms. Diagnostic is not needed. No wounded goblins, just dead ones. Yeah. The diagnosis is missing head. Put some tape on it and call me in the morning. Hello there. This one's actually awake. You slash in the neck, lodge firmly in the wound. Well, then let's... You yielded. How do you yield with a weapon in your neck? I guess maybe the question is, how do you do anything but yield with a weapon in your neck? Gives into pain. Slash. There we go. And here's another. I love how they're all just sleeping in the hallway outside of these bedrooms. Or whatever I can assume are bedrooms. Farmer. Dead. Woodcrafter. Scrambled away. Oh, come on. Well, you're scrambling into a dead end there. The beak dogs pile on. Have at it. Oh my goodness. Do all of our beak dogs have been slowly gaining names here? We adopted these beak dogs here. We did not arrive with beak dogs. And none of them had names, I don't think. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them have names now. Oh, I love it. I love it so much. Oh, there's a stair there. Interesting. And this one's just still sleeping. Jutting chin goblin. There we go. If I can stand. I hear combat to our south. I'm going to assume that they have it under control. Let's finish exploring this little silly room here. Yep. Cool. Good job. Good job, team. Does that mean I'm going up the stairs? I think I'm going up the stairs. I've clearly done nothing on that floor. Exciting! Okay, let's go up. Hey, look, it's some goblins. I'm gonna let our friends... Oh, you attacked me. Well, some of these are asleep. You are fighting us. The rest of them don't care. Okay, well, it's just the one. You are regaining balance. I'm going to stab you in the head. Oh, but okay, fine. I'm gonna stand up. And go for the neck. Tendon has been torn. Injured part is cloven asunder, and you fell over. Okay, cool. So now I'm going to Dab in the head. You miss. Oh my goodness. I assume our friends are coming with us. Head slash. You miss. Wow, okay. Why? Do you actually have dodging ability? Is that what's going on? We've been fighting a lot of non-combat-y people. There's been a couple armed people, but not many. In the arm, motor nerve is severed. I'm just gonna keep going for the neck. It'll work eventually. Beak dog has latched on firmly. We embedded our thing. I'm just gonna let it choose how to attack here for a second. Why is this one? I don't know why this one is more robust. There we go. You slash in the head. Cool. Let's get everyone else up in here, please. Jeez, there's quite a few in here. This would work out differently if, like, every time you walked into a room, like if you entered into combat with one, all the other ones nearby, like, joined in. This would maybe go a little differently, but the fact that we can just slice their heads off essentially one at a time is working in our favor, to say the least. Head slash dead. I'm gonna do an ice ball. That one's already fighting us. You're asleep. You're asleep. What are you? You are fighting us. I'm gonna go for you. They give up so easily. They're so aggressive when they're like attacking your fortress. But then you show up in their place and they're like, whoa, uncool. Parlay, parlay. Struck down. I'm gonna go for... Let's go this way. Oh, you ended up on the same tile as me. Or no, went there. Okay. Nick slash dead. And then this one's asleep. Oh my god. Goblins are like, hey, we're the ones that are supposed to do raids, not the other way around. Not cool, bro. Yeah. I could definitely imagine goblins being like, whoa, unfair, uncool. We're the only ones who can break the rules. Bone doctor. I diagnose you with head missing. Okay. That's this whole dang room. I don't know why our vision is... I don't know what's going on there. But like, there's a slayed statue of a goblin. It weighs 12,000. Every single one of these statues. Oh, okay, there's a couple more down here. We're not in combat with these. I wonder... we have a bunch of allies there. I'm just gonna do an ice bolt here to initiate. Then combat. Neck slash. Like that. And I want to catch up to this one. Like that. And then you're dead. Cool. Cool. I'm gonna save again. I've been trying to be good about saving, so nothing crashes and we lose a bunch, since this is a bit of a crawl, you know. I'll be interested to see if we find any actual leadership people. So far it's been brewers and farmers. I'm gonna get back on one of our beak dogs here. Where's our friends go? Are they all... they're just all stacked up. I got 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, claims are all here. Hey look, more goblins! Who's in here? Still sleeping. Stonecrafter, furnace operator, farmer, shearer, mason. Oh, interesting. Metal crafter. Kind of just making sure there's no, you know, scary armed ones in here before we let loose. Yeah, what's up with my vision range just changing? Okay, I'm just gonna place myself in the middle here. There goes one head. There goes another. Impossible, can't quite connect. We'll see who's... You can't tell me what to do! Oh, that one actually survived. I was gonna say, how many can we get in a row? 3 in a row is pretty good, though. You... jumps away, okay. I'm just gonna ice bolt that one down there for the heck of it, to give everyone else something to do. Beak dog collides with a beak dog. Half the times the beak dogs get involved, they just hit other beak dogs. We're just so crowded in here. There we go. Head slash. Perfect. And then you're still up. Oh, my beak dog is panicking again. I'm literally saying go the other way. Hey, look. More. Okay. We'll be going this way next. Don't get ahead of yourself. Or did we actually finish here? I think we actually finished here. Yeah, okay. Come on, everyone. Was that the beak dog? Who even... That wasn't me. Skinny Lord. Ooh. Where's the Lord? Skinny Lord. Ooh. We have found a Lord. I might want to, if you're awake, I think I want to chase you down. Of course, you're already being... You've been beaten up? Lord, you don't even have a name. Cannot stand, though. Leg is bruised. Ice bolt. Spitting icicle strikes the skinny lord in the arm, chipping the bone, fracturing the elbow bone. No. Go through the door, please. Peak dog latches on firmly. I love it. Slice. Oh. You slice injured parts cloven asunder, but did not remove the head. Oh, it rolled away. Come on. Has been stunned, becomes enraged, and then misses us. Neck, slash. Come on. Beak dog latches on firmly. We've opened up some more arteries. Your neck can only take so many hits. Pretty sure. Slash the skinny lord in the neck. Tearing the muscle, tearing apart the upper spine's nervous tissue. Arteries been opened, tendon been torn. Our scimitar has lodged firmly in the wound. These beak dogs are wrestling. Goblin armor pets the stray beak dog. Jeez. The Lord is still right here. I guess this one was leading for a reason. It can take a couple hits. Oh, unconscious. That's probably bad. Oh, come on. You slash, tearing apart the muscle. Tendon has been torn. How are you still alive? How many necks are in this fort? It's an excellent question. An excellent question. More. Skinny goblin recruit has been struck down, so you stop becoming a lord as soon as you die. That's funny. The rest of you do not have any official position or anything. I assume the title of lord just instantly transferred to someone else there. Neck slash. There we go. Neck slash. Neck slash. Oh, that one survived. You jumped away. Jumped away again. An excellent question is very expensive. These days, for sure. Okay, there goes another head. I can't help but feel like we've been separated from some of our friends. Oh, you got launched into the air by a beak dog. Excellent. So now we're just gonna have to wait for you to come back down. Where am I? I'm here. Well, let's just ice bolt then. Strikes the goblin in the upper body, bruising the muscle, bruising the liver. Excellent. Looks sick. Yeah, you're puking. Did you get it? I think you got it. I assume we're good? Still, geez, look at this. Slightly absurd. Still says we have everyone. Phew. Oh, we are so nasty. Monitor lizardmen are the breakout, the surprise breakout of this party, I will say, because apparently they're huge. You missed the bone doctor. Not the second time though. There goes that one. Jeez, who's all this? There's a bunch of blood here. None of these are allies. There's just a bunch of blood. I'm starting to feel bad. I'm on the cusp of feeling bad. It's gonna take a couple dozen more for me to like actually feel bad though. Yeah, I mean the neck seems to be a good one. Scimitar to the neck generally seems to work. There we go. Should I wait for friends to catch up? It sounds like they're still back there. Let's... Where are they? Where's our friends? I'm gonna see if we can get our group back together here. Don't want to overextend too much. There's a frog. There's our lizards. You still in here? No, I don't think those are ours. These are all strays. There's still more in here. Wow. Let's see if we can get everyone in here. And half of them are on their beak dogs, of course. So I see one, those are beak dogs. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Most of us are here. Well, we'll continue on our task. Hopefully the others find us. Oh, I missed. And then I dodged. I'll let them take care of that one. Hello, orc with a bow. How's it going? We're slicing goblins. We're slicing goblins. Aw, thanks for the resub. Thank you, thank you. Okay, pinched a nerve. Oh, dang. That's never pleasant. The big dogs collide. Slicey slice. Slicey, slicey, slice. And then we're already in combat with that one. Just smack it a couple times. There we go. Someone's nose. Okay, so there's another stair there. I want to try to be mostly systematic about this. I don't know why our vision range changes like that. Not sure what that means. Or why there's a random pillar there. That's everything in this room, clearly. I'm just gonna take a peek. There's more beak dogs. There's clearly more on this level. Okay, and then I want to go up through here. Past these dead goblins. Is there... World Gen maps. Ugh. Hey look, some beak dogs, some goblins. Are we gonna get our friends in here? There's one. Okay. Animal dissector. Slice the neck. Narrowhead goblin. Slice the neck. Didn't quite get that one as cleanly, but I don't know, still fell over. Got pounced on by beak dogs. Several beak dogs. Did that get him? No, I'm still sitting on top of one, but it's unconscious, so... Combat the goblin. Really? You slash, tearing apart the muscle, tendon in the spine has been torn, and you're still alive. How? Just didn't cut all the way through. How are you still alive? You slash in the neck, tearing apart the muscle, upper spine's nervous tissue, artery's been torn, tendon has been torn, and yet you are still somehow alive. There we go. Goodness gracious. Ally. So there's a fisherman there. Yeah, have fun. I'm gonna start combat with this one. Well, I'm just gonna enter combat with all of them. Except that one was just gonna die. And then this one, slice in the neck, and it dies. Combat the fisherman. Neck slash. Jeez. You slash in the neck, tearing apart the muscle. Yeah, wow. Because slicing a goblin in the neck works usually. But the fact that some of them can survive that is kind of, I mean, not surprising, but like, I wouldn't be surprised if it just murdered every single time, right? Especially when they're unconscious. You still alive? Nope. Got him. Or her. Hey, look more. A statue of a nautilus? Or, yeah, giant nautilus statue. Okay, so nothing around there. It's just these couple. A couple, I mean, 7. Okay. Stonecrafter, engraver, bone doctor, tanner, cook, trapper, animal caretaker. Goblin fighter's secrets have no neck. You know, it would work, right? Turtles would probably be harder to hit. Harder than that, at least. That one gave up immediately. Slice. Slit-eyed goblin cook. Can't land squarely. So you say. You jump away or something? What happened there? Where's even me attacking? Or did you like jump away? No quarter. Slice. The wrestling beak dogs just get me every time. There's one here, right? Goblin Tanner. Yep. Yep. There's a bone doctor, and an engraver left. This one is still asleep. I wouldn't complain if combat woke people up. Like, this feels a little absurd, right? Them all just sleeping through us, decapitating everyone without us having to put any thought into sneaking. Like, if you could sneak through and like slit everyone's throat, but you risked them all waking up, I think that'd be kind of cool. Not that I'm not having fun here, but that would add a little touch of realism to it, right? Are we fine? Gain control. Slice. You slash, tearing apart the muscle, apart the upper spines of nervous tissue, artery, tendon, cool. But like, you're still asleep. One of their weaknesses is that goblins are very heavy sleepers. But it's everyone, right? Like, you could do this in a dwarven fortress too. Die, please. I don't know why some of them just take more hits than others. Just punch, please. There we go. And I get my sword back when that happens, right? Yes, okay. So that's a lot of dead goblins. And then here it goes back to unpaved cave. What's down here? Did I just not go in there? It's an interesting shape to it. Oh, are we in like... This is the tower, right? Where it's like an underground tower. What are the little up arrows? The up arrows, you mean these? That is us hearing things. It's like if I hover over, this is loud movement heard recently. This is quiet vocalization heard recently, so we can hear people talking through the walls. And we can hear that people are moving over here. And this is like our beak dogs following us, right? But like we can tell there's things happening over here too, or however recent is. But it's sound. Long story short. Yeah, I bet we could just walk all the way around this whole tower. Okay. Yeah, we definitely want to be here. I think we would just want to keep going up. Is the important thing up or down? Not that I even know what the important thing would be here. So I'm gonna guess that is just gonna loop back around. So I want this stair. That's what I want. So yeah, we can just tell that there's people moving around on the other side of the wall there. Has our beak dog lost the ability to walk? Yes. I guess that's probably mean for the beak dog. Oh, there isn't a hole there. It was just a place I didn't reveal. Okay. Are we outside? Oh, we're on the surface. We're on the surface. Interesting. Oh, hey, look, a metal crafter. Are we like in the middle? We're essentially in the middle, right? Slice. There's just goblins sleeping outside their little fortress here. Sorry, but that's silly. You should maybe sleep inside your tower. Not that they're safe either, but you know, you are literally just on the grass. Throat punch. I yield, I yield. I don't care. Combat neck slash. Come on, you can die. You can do it. Jeez. And I embedded my scimitar again. Constantly. unconscious. There we go. Okay. there's just someone else here. Okay, we're gonna make our way back inside and we're gonna go up. Up at least will be finite, right? This cannot go up forever. It might go down forever, but there's a limit to the up. So I think we're gonna go up and see what we can see. Aside from goblins, you know. You are already in combat with us, so I'm just gonna, you know. Up in the air. Big dog bite, sensory nerve severed. Okay. Slash. Stop having such a thick neck. Did you get it? Nope. You miss. I just straight up missed. Tearing apart the skin. Sure. You slap with the flat of your scimitar, bruising the muscle, tearing apart these spines and nervous tissue. Jeez, like we're hitting. It's just not dying. There we go. Okay. I'm gonna see if I can get us over to that stairwell. We're all apart now, so there's one stair there. What is this? That's just a wall. I hope our friends are okay. Hey look, we missed one somehow. There we go. And then I want up there. All these Slade statues. Can you imagine how long it would have taken, like, goblins in fortress mode to like haul all this Slade everywhere? Okay, does this continue up? What are we? Oh. Beak Dog grabs the recruit. Beak Dog takes the recruit down. Okay. Well, they're just immediately gonna get into it. And there's another stair up. So this is gonna keep going up. And we are fighting at least two of these. Okay. You have an axe. You have a silver maul. That is somewhat dangerous. We collide. I'm gonna ice bolt this recruit. Icicle strikes in the leg and you fall over. Excellent. And I'm gonna go back to the one with the axe. And then just do a head stab. You miss. Excellent. Good. Good, good, good. I do wish we had our friends here. We're gonna have to make sure that we're all back together in case we find something scary. So I think there could be something scary here. There could be something very scary here. Yep, okay. Did I get one of them? Nope, I did not. The one with the axe is still there. Now you're up in the air. Also, I'm not moving us. Our beak dog is just going for it. We're way over here now. Yeah, I told us to go the other way. I can't jump off the beak dog. I don't know how do you dismount? Our beak dog is going the wrong way. I can't get off. There we go. Okay, and then the rest of you are sleeping? Where'd the one with the axe go? It's dead already? Goblin tears. A spattering of goblin tears. Still don't feel bad. Still don't feel bad. Jeez. Oh, you jumped away. Good job. That seemed good. I missed. I just straight up missed. Ice Bolt the Herbalist. Who's unconscious? We have an unconscious, beak dog. Combat the armor. Okay. We're not like getting tired or anything, right? Yeah, so one of the benefits of being zombies is that we're not becoming exhausted as we do this. We've gotten pretty good at swords. We think we started maybe 3 or 4. I don't know, we use the defaults for everyone. Ice Bolt is still on cooldown. Neck / oh, but you moved. That's cheating. Herbalist falls over. Herbalist gives in to pain. Excellent. Where even are you? Except my thing's embedded because, of course, attack. And then combat, and then neck, and then slash. And then you're dead? Yes, okay. That one is dead. Hey, look, our friends are finally showing up. We just had to stay in one spot for a little bit. So there's a siege operator there. Is that the only one left in here? Perfect. Okay. And this... I'm assuming that these levels are gonna like get smaller as we go, though I can still, like, we can hear things out here, which is interesting. I'm gonna save real quick. I'm curious how much is left up there. Must fight against Ultraneck. It's like a boss that gets like multiple health bars, but every time it gets a new health bar, it just grows a new neck. It's like a Hydra, but in series, but not in parallel. That would be the ultimate boss. Basically a Hydra. No, in series. A Hydra is in parallel. I mean in series. One after the other. And no, I don't know what that means. Oh, I got dismounted, but that's totally fine. I'm gonna peek up here. Oh, interesting. It's just like an open... Interesting, okay. Is this gonna be like... And then we can go down into the next room? S is stand. Okay, I guess that makes sense. There's more goblins. Mostly asleep. These ones aren't, they're not hostile with us. I'm just gonna do a quick explore. Like, yes, we know there's more goblins. Obviously there's more goblins, right? I wanna see what else is here. Goblin Hammerman. Interesting. Okay, this goes up. Goes up and down. Interesting. Okay. This is getting weird. The structure is getting weirder. You are just a weaponsmith. You are not hostile with us. Wood burner. Just a bunch of Slade statues. Wow. 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 Do you want some Slade statues? There are some Slade statues. So interesting. Why is this how you make things? Why are you this way, goblins? There's more stairs up. Oh, come on. It gets a little crowded in here. Okay. Still a bunch of them are asleep. Interesting. I still don't know what's up with our vision, like, sometimes getting bigger. This is just a big empty room. Kind of seems like we're all here, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We're all here. Wow. Yes, I am surprised about that. There's gonna be another empty room with 2 goblins. Don't mind us, just passing through. Okay. Okay. Wow, we just went up like 3 levels. Interesting. Okay, well, we're up now. I bet there's gonna be like some downs on this level. This place is huge. Up a chair. Slayed throne. Is this a throne room or is this just a chair? Oh? This room is slightly different. I wonder if there's anything on the pedestals. Just a bunch of empty pedestals and an empty throne. I wonder if we're going to find anything other than goblins here. There's 2 doors out of here. Kind of seems like if we found something scarier, it would be here. So this is gonna go back down. Two more goblins. So strange, so strange. Just gonna take a peek here, make sure there's nothing hiding over there. It might just be the same thing on that south end. In which case, I would be confident in saying that we're just gonna have a bunch of goblins, right? Jeez. Some of the goblins are waking up. Definitely not all of them, though. And another one of these. I think sometimes there's demons. Yeah, that's what I'm wondering. And this is like this is a Slade Tower, right? This is one of their capitals. This is one of the Goblin civilization's capitals. So I am half expecting to find someone scary here. But it does not appear to be here. I mean, we're at the top, right? This is the throne room. There aren't any more ups from here. Interesting. So unless they're just like roaming around or down, they could also be in the down direction, right? So we... There could... Who knows? There's just nothing in the middle there. Right? There's nothing else on this level. So up, 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 up. No, this goes... Huh? In Fortress mode, usually demons hang out with the lords of the fortress. Interesting. I do wonder if it's an adventure mode difference. It very well could be. Who the heck knows? Okay, so this goes up. Here's the throne room. But there is still up here. Is it just on the other side then? The room itself goes up. What does that mean? Can I climb the wall? There's something else hiding up there I want to know. It's tempted to try to be like a bird person, but they're all so fragile. All the things that can fly are really squishy, to my knowledge. All the flying things that you can adventure as are really squishy. You need a free grasp. There's nothing to hold here. Are you sure? Because there is a wall. Oh, but do I need to put, not yield, put my weapons away. Then grab. Okay, here we go. Slade wall west, yes. So then... how do I say go up? Climb to open space above. Holding west above air. Yeah, okay. I'm going to climb. We are a lizard after all. Below, is this the top? This is the top. There's just nothing here. It's just a weird tall room. But it is the tallest part of the whole thing. I assume falling from this height is bad. Like I can climb down. Path to 6 levels down. Sure. Do you just figure that out? Wow. I've never done that before. I've never just automatically climbed down 6 levels before. That's kind of cool. Well, that means, unless there's going to be another stairwell that goes up in a different location, which is possible, right? This is how we went up, and then these don't connect anywhere for whatever reason. And then that's... how do we get up to this level? How did we get up here? Was it downward stair? Yeah. We got up from there. And then we explored that level. There could be stuff hiding in here. And then if we go down, so like this is ground level, right? And then we were exploring down here, so that's like cave. Yeah, I think if there's gonna be anyone scarier, it's gonna be down. Well, I don't know. Structure. What structure? I don't know. I think we're gonna do some more exploring. There's more exploring to do. I think we're gonna see if we can go down. But otherwise, there's clearly more goblins to kill. I would love to find if there's anything that claims to be a leader of this civilization that is maybe not a goblin. I would love to find them and test our strength against them. But it's not going to be our main goal, right? I think just the fact that we're reducing all the goblins here is the main thing. And we have done so. I don't even know how many goblins we killed today. That was literally just 3 hours of goblin killing. And a lot of them were very fast. A lot of them went down with one slice to the neck because they were asleep and were a big old lizard. So that was cool. Yeah, that's I think that's it for me today. I will not be streaming this Thursday. I will be streaming on Saturday, and we're going to be working on Shadow Tactics. Maybe finishing it. Maybe I've said that before. I think we might be on the last mission for realsies though. So come by for that on Saturday, and then Monday and Thursday of next week we're also going to be working on Dwarf Fortress, finishing this adventure. If anyone survives, they will be returning back to our fortress back up north, and then we're going to go back into fort mode and work on finishing our projects. Work on a vault for all the necromantic knowledge suspended over a volcano. That is our current project. So come by if you want to see that. Today's episode is brought to you by Frogs, Hippity Hoppity, and by all the viewers like you, clicking on all those buttons down there, liking, following, subscribing, whatever the buttons are, I like them. Just push a button. Watching live, watching VODs, hanging out on Discord, all those things. Those are all the leaves I'm hopping between these days. So I appreciate you coming by, I appreciate your rating, I appreciate you subscribing, and I hope to see you around in the future, and I hope you have a good rest of your week, and I hope you stay kind.